Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Conor Rosario. Curly's owner, who allegedly provided drugs to the two murder accused held in the Sonali Phogat case, was arrested by the Anjuna police on Saturday. Yes, in the Sonali Phogat murder case, two more people have been detained, including a drug dealer and the owner of the Goa restaurant where she was seen partying the night before her death. Meanwhile, the JMFC court Mapsa remanded 10 days police custody to the two accused Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh.
Kohli's owner, who allegedly provided drugs to the two murder accused held in Sonali Phogat case, was detained by the Anjuna police on Saturday. Yes, in the Sonali Phogat murder case, two more people have been detained, including a duck peddler and the owner of a Goa restaurant where she was seen partying that night before her death. Now, this brings the number of arrests in the Haryana BJP leader's death case to 4. Edwin Nunes, Curly's restaurant owner, and a drug peddler, Datta Prasad Gaunkar, arrest comes after two of her associates, Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh, were arrested. The police have so far integrated more than 25 people in the case, including the staff of the restaurant, the resort where Phogat was staying, the hospital where she was declared brought dead, and the driver. Presently, Anjuna police has sealed the first floor of the Curly's restaurant in Anjuna, where the BJP leader and TikTok star Sonali Phogat and the accused were seen partying, and where Phogat was allegedly forcefully given synthetic drugs. Phogat was at the famous restaurant cum nightclub on Anjuna Beach on Monday, where she was forcefully made to drink some obnoxious substances mixed in water by the two accused persons, the police said yesterday, citing security camera footage and alleged confessions. She felt uneasy and could barely walk on her own after drinking it and was taken to the hotel Grand Leone by her associate where they stayed. She was later taken to St. Anthony's Hospital next morning where she was declared brought dead. CCTV recordings of the relevant premises were examined by the investigating officer, and it was found that Sudhir was forcefully making Sonali to drink the alleged liquid in the bottle of water, the police said in the statement. Murder charges were filed by the Goa police against Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh. The two male friends of the Haryana BJP politician are accused of adding these substances to the water and making her drink it when they were partying at the restaurant. Meanwhile, two accused persons, Sudhir Sangwan and Sukhwinder Singh, were placed before the court on Saturday. Murder charges were filed by Goa police against these two. The two male friends of the Haryana BJP politician are accused of adding obnoxious substance to the water and making her drink when they were out partying in the restaurant. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant said that he has given full support from day one in the investigation, and those who have been and who have to be punished will be punished by the Goa police. At present, the accused are in custody and an investigation is going on.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन में पूरा सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और जिसको कुछ सजा करनी है उसको 100% हमारे गोवा पुलिस के साथ गोवा पुलिस से उनको पनिशमेंट हो जाएगा. एट प्रेजेंट दे आर इन द कस्टडी. पूरी तरह से इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है. ड्रग्स पेडलर को भी आज पकड़ा है. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. मैंने उनको जो कुछ यानी ड्रग्स पेडलर हो या बाकी कोई उसमें जिसकी कोई जो गलती है उसको सजा मिल जाएगी. तो आप टूरिज्म में कैसे ऐसा गोवा पुलिस कभी कोई नहीं करेगा. कैसे सीरियसली देखते हैं गोवा टूरिज्म सेक्टर में. हमेशा के लिए बीइंग अ गोवा एज अ टूरिस्टिक स्टेट, यहाँ पे डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ टूरिस्ट यहाँ पे आते हैं और हमेशा के लिए अतिथि देवो भव पे हम टूरिस्ट लोगों का स्वागत करते हैं. इसका मतलब हम कभी भी यानी यहाँ पे कोई हर्डल्स टूरिस्ट के लिए कौन सा भी क्रिएट नहीं होते. उसको मिला के कुछ पिलाया था ऐसा बोल रहे हैं. Police is doing the investigations.
A story by Clinton D'Souza, Ashmita Polji and Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
On Saturday, police found a drug in the toilet of Curly's. The drug is methamphetamine. Based on the drug seized from the toilet, cases booked against Curly's owner, Edwin Nunes, and drug peddler Datta Prasad Gaunkar from Valpoi, based in the drug seized.
On Saturday, police found drugs in the toilet of Curly's. Drugs. Yes, based on the drugs seized from the toilet, cases have been booked against the Curly's owner and the drug peddler Datta Prasad Gaunkar, a native of Valpoi, based in the drug seizure. Now, the highlights here. Earlier during the day, Curly's owner, Edwin, was brought to the police station for questioning. He was detained by the Anjuna police. By afternoon, the news spread that he was arrested. Now, based on the drugs seized from the toilet, separate cases have been booked against the Curly's owner and the drug peddler, Datta Prasad Gaunkar, a native of Valpoi, based in the drug seizure. In this connection, the Anjuna police has arrested the Curly's owner restaurant and peddler under section 22B, 25 and 29 of NDPS Act. Earlier during the day, even the premises, a part of the premises, was seized for investigation. Further investigation is on.
What exactly has happened, sir? What
We
exactly?
do not know actually what they have shown. So we are also waiting for them to give us some documents. Okay.
Okay,
So we have
but-
applied for the documents.
But initially, Edwin has been arrested or detained right now.
I think so he's arrested.
He's arrested. Okay.
A story by Clinton D'Souza and Ashmita Polji for Herald TV.
Archbishop Philip Neri Antonio Sebastião do Rosário Ferrão is the first archbishop in the history of the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman who was elevated to the rank of cardinal on Saturday. After 465 years, Goa received its first cardinal. Several people across the state spoke about the son of the soil who was elevated as cardinal by Pope Francis.
It's a great moment of pride and joy for us Aldonkas and Goa in particular and our nation that our fellow Aldonkar is appointed now as a cardinal by His Holiness Pope Francis in the Vatican in Rome today. Our Cardinal Philip Neri Ferrão is a very simple yet erudite personality. He is a very good pastor, not only for our archdiocese, but also for other archdioceses beyond and even across places where people have met him, heard him, or interacted with him. I am very glad not only to know him personally, but to have interacted with such a wonderful personality. And Aldona celebrates in this momentous elevation of him as a cardinal today in the Vatican. Unfortunately, I could not be there due to certain reasons, but I do wish our cardinal all the best in his pastoral journey as a cardinal in the years ahead.
This honor, in a way, vindicates our Archbishop's work as a bishop in the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman. He has truly been a pastoral shepherd. He has, over the years, he has rendered a lot of good service to the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman and also to the Church in India. Although today we are far off, we are united with our Archbishop, Cardinal Designate, in our prayers, and we pray that the good Lord may accompany him as he takes up this new assignment as the Cardinal of the Universal Church.
What is the program you all had today?
Today, we lifted our Archbishop, Patriarch, our Cardinal Designate to the Lord by having with our parishioners a holy hour in our church, as well as a Thanksgiving Mass we prayed at this Mass for Archbishop.
Today is a proud day for us in Aldona as our dear Archbishop Philip Neri Ferrão has been elevated to the College of Cardinals. And in Rome, we all know today is the induction on this occasion, on behalf of my staff, my students, and the entire institution, I would like to extend our prayerful good wishes. It makes us really proud. I have the honor of having worked with him some years back, and I know him personally. And as a person living so close in the same neighborhood, uh, it's a really amazing thing for all of us. Congratulations, dear Cardinal, and our prayerful, bountiful good wishes to you. May God bless you and may you continue all the good work that you have been doing for us here in Goa. Now you can give it to the whole world and the whole Catholic Church.
Congratulations, Your Excellency Cardinal Philip Neri Ferrand. Wish you all the best on this new journey. That God may bless you and protect you from all harm. And wish you the best of health.
On the occasion of today, a bishop being elevated to a cardinal, I wish to congratulate him. I have known Bishop for several years. He is one of the few bishops who's really focused on pastoral care. He really takes a lot of pains and efforts to make sure that the, I would say, people under him are given adequate pastoral care. I still recollect all the pastoral letters that he has written, and I also thank our parish priest who has made sure that at least all the people from Aldona receive a copy of the pastoral letter. It means a lot to the people once they receive it. It's a message from a bishop to all the parishioners. And being a fellow Aldonkar, I feel proud that our bishop is going to be a cardinal today. It's a very proud moment for all of us Aldonkars.
आयच्या दीस आमकां सगळ्यांक आख्खे गोंयचे पवित्र सभेक संवसाराचे पवित्र सभेक अनुभव करून आल्दोनचे पवित्र सभेक एक व्हड खुशालकायेचो दीस. कित्याक आमी जाणा ते भाशेन पाप साहेब फ्रांसीस हाणें आमच्या गोंयच्या आजच्या दिसपाक कार्दियालाची पदवी फावो केल्या आनी आज ही ताची सॅरेमॉन रोमा शारांत जातली. खुशालकायेची घडी, खुशालकायेचो दीस हो देखून सगळ्या आख्खे पवित्र सभेच्या नांवान देखून आल्दोनचे पवित्र सभेच्या नांवान ही आमच्या गुंगडी बापाक ही पद फावो केलेल्या कारणान आमी शाबासकी दिता, परबी दिता आनी देवाचो भरपूर आशिर्वाद हे ताचे जुट्टेचेर आमी मागता. तूं भावना ही सेवा दवरून रोमा शारांत 4 वाजता जातलो, पूण आमच्या भारतांत सांजेच्या 7:30 वाजता देखून पोरशीं थंयसर वचूंक मेळूंक ना, घडोवंक ना. तरी आसतना ताका आमच्या मागण्यांचें आश्वासन आमी दिता आनी आज आमच्या कारोनचे पवित्र सभेन निर्मितीन सांजे 6:30 ताच्या मानाक ताका देवाची मजत मागूंक, देवाक आर्गां दिवंक आमी पवित्र ओर दवरलेलें आसा. देखून परबी आमच्या आरसे दिसपाक, परबी आख्खे गोंयचे पवित्र सभेक, आल्दोनचे पवित्र सभेक आमच्या मागण्यांचें आश्वासन ताका दिवया आनी सगळो बरो येस आमी हांव घेवया. गॉड ब्लेस यू.
We are very happy today that our Bishop Philip Neri Ferrand is going to be elevated as a cardinal. Though we won't be present there for the ceremony, but we praise and thank God today for this great day that He has brought in His life. We pray that He may be strengthened even more to carry on the responsibilities of being a good shepherd to His flock. We wish him all the best and continue to pray for him along with all our other fellow Aldonkars. God bless.
हांव आमच्या भोवमानेस्त कार्दियाल जावपाचे आहा पळय ते बाब फिलीप नेरी फेर्रांव आज दिसान वळखता, कित्याक म्हजें मूळ घर तांच्या घरा कुशीकूच आनी ते भुरगे पाद्री आसतना सावन म्हजी वळख तांची. सदांच खालती ल्हानवीक बऱ्या उतराचे मनीस ते आनी व्हड खोशी भोगता की हो मान आनी ही व्हड जबाबदारी आमचे क्रिस्ती पोरतेक फुडें व्हरपाक तांकां कार्दियाल म्हूण नेमलेले आहा. हांव मागतां देवा लागीं तांकां फावो ती घोटाय दिवपाक काळजात कुडीची, मोनाची आनी जाय ते भाशेन आमच्या आपणाची जुट्टी आहा पळय ती तांकां जबाबदारी दिल्या पळय ती बरे भाशेन पाळून आनी क्रिस्तांवपण वयर व्हरून जेजुची खोशी करू.
The special Velankini feast train left from the Vasco railway station on Saturday morning. The Velankini special train left from Vasco da Gama at 9 a.m. and is expected to reach Velankini tomorrow at 12:25 p.m.
The first train, Velankani Special, left from Vasco on Saturday morning. This special Velankani feast train left from Vasco railway station on Saturday morning. The train from Vasco da Gama at around 9 a.m. in the morning left and will reach Velankani at around 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. Take a look.
The Goans and Catholic community as well as non-Catholic सगळी एकदम हॅप्पी आसा बिकॉज हे 3 दीस त्रास नवीना दिसांनी पळय त्रास जाताले बिकॉज ट्रेन स्टार्ट जावन आमचे ते सगळे प्रॉब्लम सॉर्ट आउट जाला. बिसायड्स दॅट आणि विदीन 2-3 मंथ्स आमी मागला रिप्रेझेंटेशन दिल्लें आहा टू द स्टेशन ऑथॉरिटी दॅट आमकां जे विकान एकूच जे ट्रेन आसता ती विकान 2 करची म्हणून. इट इज व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट बिकॉज जे वयता त्याच दिसा तांकां परतून येवचें पडटा. सो जरी तरी ट्रेन आनी एक जाली विकान 2 जाले जाल्यार लोकांक सुशेगाद 1-2 दीस रावन परतून येवपाक एक सोय मेळटलो. आमचे MLA दाजी साळकाराक हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा कित्याक हो तेणें इनिशिएटीव घेयलो म्हूण आयज हें सगळें जावपाक पावलें आनी जो कोण आयज वेलंकनी वचपाक माडयेक नोवेनाक आनी फेस्ताक भायर सरला तो बरे भाशेन पावूंक आनी बरे भाशेन परतून येवंक हें आमची मागणी.
आमी देव मालून देव बघच्यान आयल्या एका वेलंकनी बँड वाजोवंक वयता.
कितले वर्सान वयता तुमी?
आमी वर्स वता आनी आमी 4 वर्सां आतां गॅप मारी कोरोनाच्या टायमार आनी मागीर वचोंक ना.
अच्छा अच्छा
थोडो प्रॉब्लेम जालो.
A story by Inacio Norona, Aditya Bidre and Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Bordered by the Tiracol River to the north and the river Shapora to the south, Perne Taluka has become a hotspot for illegal sand extraction, with thousands of cubic meters of sand looted from these riverbanks each night. Illegal sand mining is happening in the rivers, which means if you have to apprehend illegal sand miners, you have to be able to reach them and catch them. Therefore, you would need patrol boats to do this activity. The Goa government had procured at a great cost 12 patrol boats, but every single one is not functioning. The coastal police have got to have these boats repaired on an urgent basis, says advocate Norma Alvarez.
Now bordered by Tiracol River to the north and the river to Shapora to the south, Perne Taluka has become a hotspot for illegal sand extraction, with thousands of cubic meters of sand looted from these riverbanks each night. Now, speaking to Herald TV, advocate Norma Alvarez said that illegal sand mining is happening in rivers, which means if you have to apprehend illegal sand miners, you have to be able to reach to them and catch them. The Goa Coastal Police have to have their boats repaired on urgent basis, as the Advocate General has told the court that they are attempting to purchase new boats. I would say to do both simultaneously, get new boats and also repair these boats as fast as possible, because without patrol boats, you have the coastal police on land. You have no use and you need to get them into the water. Watch.
See, the activity is happening, illegal sand mining activity is happening in the rivers, which means that if you have to apprehend the sand miners, illegal sand miners, you have to be able to reach them and catch them. It's as simple as that. So you need the patrol boats to do this activity. Now Goa government has purchased at great cost 12 patrol boats, but every single one is not functioning. They have got to have these repaired on an urgent basis. The Advocate General told the court that they are attempting to purchase new patrol boats. I would say do both simultaneously, get new patrol boats, but also repair these as fast as possible, because without the patrol boats, you have got the coastal police who are on land of no use, and you need them in the water, and boats are the only solution for it.
This is Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
Once again, the issue of Goans versus non-Goans doing business at the SGPDA fish market in South Goa has come to light. Now several fishermen and boat owners came out and raised their voice that the non-Goans are doing business at the site, due to which Goan brothers and sisters are suffering a huge loss. They demanded a solution towards this issue. Let's watch.
Once again, the issue of Goans versus non-Goans doing business at SGPDA Fish Market and in Goan waters in South Goa and Goa has come to light. Now, several fishermen and boat owners came out and raised their voice that non-Goans are doing business at the site, due to which Goan brothers and sisters are suffering a huge loss. They have demanded solution towards this. Watch.
मार्केटान भरपूर प्रॉब्लेम जाता आनी हो म्हणल्यार प्रॉब्लेम म्हणटा कितें आमचे जे लोकल आमचे नुस्त्या घेवन मडगांव वयता जे रांपोणकार भाव जे डिंगीकार भाव त्याचेच काणकोण सान ते वास्को पेंजे म्हणून आता हे सगळे आपले आपले नुस्त्या घेवन लोकलांक बरें नुस्त्या घेवन लोकांक खावपाक लागून मडगांवां इंगपाक लागून वयता आतां थिंगा एक प्रॉब्लेम जाता आतां जेन्ना एक फी जो एक रेट थिंगाचे वाडयलेलो आहा जो मार्केटाचो जो टोल घेता आमी म्हणटा ट्रक टेम्पो दवरलो काय ना तेजे सुबेज पयशे घेता दुसरे जे आमी लोकल वयता आमचे नुस्त्या घेवन थिंगा वयता आमचे बोटकार भाव जे आमचे रांपोणकार भाव हे सगळे ती थोडेशे नुस्त्या घेवन वयता आनी तो रेट जो घायला जो SPDN वसयलो आहा तो आयज सारको कंट्रोलाचेर ना आनी थिंगा जो कोण पयशे कलेक्शन कोण करता तो आमच्या बोटकार आमच्या नुस्त्या घेवन जे कोण वयता ते कडेन दादागिरी करता सो हे कंट्रोल करपा लागून आमी आमचे हे चेअरमॅन बाबा दाजी बाबा जो MLA आमचो तेज बगले आमी सगळे कोलवाचे मारेगाचे बेतरांतुले जे वास्कोचे रांपोणकार हे सगळे आयज आमी हेंगे येयले आनी आमची डिफिकल्टी ज्या लोकलांची जी डिफिकल्टी आहा तेज बगले आमी घातल्या पूण आमी अशें डिसिजन केलां आमी रिटर्न दितले ब्लॅक एंड व्हायट रिटर्न दितले आयज ह्या मडगांव मार्केटान ह्या गोंयकार लोकल जे नुस्त्याक हिंगपी ते आयज पळय हाटी पडलेले आहा पूण जेन्ना भायले नुस्त्याक आमचे स्टेटान येता ह्या बाजारान येता पूण थिंगा तांकां पयलें प्रेफरन्स मेवता सो हे प्रेफरन्स म्हणटा तो एवरी स्टेटान जे फीश मार्केट आहा थिंगा आपआपल्या स्टेटींतल्या मनशांक पयलें प्रेफरन्स आहा पूण ह्या मार्केटान हे भशेन प्रेफरन्स आमकां ना हे आमी सगळे ताका सांगून दिलां आनी हे कंट्रोलाचेर हाड म्हणलां तरे कंट्रोलाचेर हाडना
दर्शांचे जे एजंटांचे गाडी येता ते पयलींच ते ऑक्युपाय करून आसता जे आवटसायड स्टेट येता थंय सगळे आनी जे आमचे गोंयकाराचे बरें नुस्तें आहा ते आमकां गोंयकारा पर्यंत विकपाक त्या टायमाचेर पावना सो हाका लागून आमी ताका मेळपा आयिल्ले की बाबा हें जे पळय कितें प्रॉब्लेम जाता न्ही तो मातसो सॉल्व कर आनी आमचे गोंयकारचें नुस्तें त्या टायमाचेर त्या गिरायका पर्यंत पावोन न्ही जेणे करून ते सगळे गोंयभर पावतले सो हाजेर तेणी सांगलां तुमी तो एक कितें जाल्यार बसात कितें प्लॅन फायनल करात आनी दुसरें म्हणजे आमचे ती फीस चार्ज करता ताजेर एक प्रश्न आशिल्लो आनी जे ते खंय मनीस आसता पळय न्ही ते आमचे खुबशे आमच्या बुटकारांनी आमच्या रांपोणकारांनी आमच्या वाड्याकारांनी कंप्लेन केला की ते मातशे बरे कंडिशनान आसना आनी ते मातशे हात बी हें करता म्हणून सो तेंय आमी कळयलां की असल्या मनशाक थंय ड्युटीचेर घालनाका
आमकां पॉझिटिव्ह आन्सर
बरो दिला ताणें बेस्ट रिप्लाय दिला आनी फुल्ली कोऑपरेटीव आनी तेणी सांगला PDA थोडे लॉस सुद्दां जाल्या जावन आपूण गोंयकाराच्या नुस्त्या गोंयकारा पर्यंत कशें पावतले ताका प्रिफरन्स दितलो आनी ही वील सपोर्ट द फूल साऊथ गोवा फिशींग कम्युनिटी
आमी SGPDAची मिटींग जाता आसतना तांचे थोडे इश्यूज घेवन म्हणजे होलसेल मार्केटान तांकां जो त्रास जाता नाजाल्यार आमचे गोंयकार जे भाव आसात जे जेन्ना नुस्तें हाडटा तेन्ना तांकां मातसो ते रेटाक तांकां मातशें डिस्कावंट जाय आशिल्लो
Herald TV Bureau Report.
The Bureau of the FIFA Council has decided to lift the suspension that was imposed on the All India Football Federation, the AIFF, due to undue third-party influence.
The Bureau of FIFA Council has decided to lift the suspension that was imposed on the All India Football Federation due to undue third-party influence. Now, this decision was taken after FIFA received confirmation that mandate of the Committee of Administrators that was set up to assume the powers of AIFF Executive Committee had been terminated and the AIFF administration had regained full control of the AIFF daily affairs. FIFA and AFC will continue to monitor the situation and will support the AIFF in organizing its elections in timely manner. As consequence, the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022, scheduled to take place from October 11 to the 30th, 2022, will have be held in India as planned. Indian football can breathe a sign of relief as FIFA ban on All India Football Federation has now been lifted. The ban threw India's footballing future into certainty, while international body also confirmed that they will contact with Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in India, hopeful of a positive outcome to the case. However, upon receiving confirmation that the AIFF administration has regained full control of the daily affairs, the international body decided to revoke the suspension imposed on AIFF. With the suspension now lifted, India's footballing fraternity can now rejoice a normalcy which steadily returned to the sports in the country. FIFA and AFC will once again continue to monitor the situation and will support the AIFF in organizing the elections in a timely manner. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Cesar Football Academy scripted a 2-1 win over Youth Club of Manora to move ahead in the 18th edition of the Goa Police Football Cup, organized by the Goa Police Sports Cell at Ella Ground in Old Goa.
Now, Cesar Football Academy scripted a 2-1 win over Youth Club of Manora to move ahead in the 18th edition of the Goa Football, that is Goa Police Football Cup, organized by the Goa Police Sports Cell at Ella Ground in Old Goa. Now, the game began with end-to-end play as both teams looked good going forward. Earlier on, Cesar's Kunal Salgaonkar was in one-on-one situation towards goals only from Manora's keeper Carol Suarez to deny his shot, which was cleared away by the defender. Cesar enjoyed a lot of possession going forward but failed to create any promised chances up front. At the half-hour mark, Manora's Sweden Barbosa breezed past a few defeated and defenders and struck a powerful shot, which was paired away by a corner by Cesar keeper. At the end of the other end, Cesar's Fazir Mohammed struck a powerful shot, which was pumped away by Manora's keeper. Just before the final whistle, Manora was awarded a penalty and up-step Edwin Colasso managed to pull one back. Man of the match was awarded to Cesar's Kunal Salgaonkar. A story by Ignacio Norona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.